During the summer months, the school buildings all over VVSD are relatively quiet because the students are taking their summer break. But this is valuable time during the summer for our facilities and operations staff to make repairs, upgrades, refurbishments to keep our schools looking great. VVSD Facility Operations has plumbers, carpenters, electricians, grounds crew members, everybody that is necessary to make sure that our buildings continue to look fabulous and serve the needs of our students and staff. We're going to take you around today to meet some of the members of our facilities operation team and find out why they decided to become staff members here in Valley View.
We have a 600 amp feed coming from parts where we can't see at the moment, but 600 amp feed. So we're going to continue that 600 amp feed down these pipes with parallel 350 size wire. Big wire can handle the amperage. I started out and I went to college for heating and air conditioning and just kind of, liked working on stuff in the trades. And then I was working at a facility, kind of doing that a little bit, some maintenance. And then one night there was a elevator that went down and the elevator repairman came in. This was like at midnight because I worked at midnight, and the guy started just talking, asking questions about stuff. And he said his family was in the electrical trade. So he's like, if you think about it, go down to the hall and get an application. And so I went down to the hall, got an application and signed up and got in. And then started out as just doing mostly commercial work and industrial electricity, and then unfortunately work got a little slow. So then Valley View had a project, and I signed up for that and got hired. And
so, as I understand, it was the smartboard project when we put the smartboards in all the classrooms. And so, where was the point where, you know what, I can work here, I'd like to work for Valley View?
Yeah, I always kind of, I don't know, for some reason I had when we'd work in schools during, when I worked before, I'm like, it seems like kind of a nice environment. There's always work. It's kind of nice a little bit inside in the wintertime, hopefully. And so, yeah, it worked out good. I signed up for the job, and it was a great project. It was interesting work, and the rest was history. Yeah, it was enjoyable, good people to work with, very good environment, and I enjoyed it very much.
Okay. All right.
Got like this leg over here. So.
What's the most important thing that any person needs to know about plumbing?
I would say like where your valves are, like your water valve coming into your house. It's usually by the meter in the basement somewhere. And then like gas shutoffs, like around your water heater, in case something goes, you know where those valves are to isolate.
So know where that shutoff is in case
Yes.
for some reason you have to shut off the water.
Yes.
Why did you become a plumber?
I just, when I was in high school, I always was interested in construction trades. And I got offered to join an apprenticeship. So I signed up for a 4-year plumbing apprenticeship, and being paid while learning and on the job just seemed like a good idea.
You've been with Valley View for 9 years. What made you decide, okay, this is a place that I might want to go work, as opposed to working for a company that does plumbing and HVAC, which you were doing?
When I applied and they talked to me about what the job entailed and who I was going to work with, with electricians and HVAC guys, data guys, and different trades, different backgrounds. I definitely was interested. It feels like you're in the construction trade with all these guys, different skilled guys.
Our final stop on our tour is to visit the two people that keep all of these things in the operations department together, organized, and on track. They are Julie Hansen to my immediate left and Kim DeLige to my far left. Kim, just tell us about all the things that you have to do just to keep track of everything that goes on as our operations staff make sure our buildings look their best.
Well, I take care of all of our staff's payroll, and I also take care of managing our budget, which includes all of our projects, our normal day-to-day bills.
And you're the one that pays the bills, right? Because all these bills that we see on the list of bills at board meetings, you're actually the one that makes sure they get paid, right?
Yes, I do.
Julie, what about you? Tell us about your duties.
Well, I made a list.
And you checked it twice?
Well, I made a list.
Okay.
So Kim and I are both admin support for both Mike Lopez, the facility operations director, and then also Mike Singleton, the operations manager. I personally oversee the facility usage for the whole district, create the invoices, send them to the outside organizations, and then wait for payment. Remind them that they need to pay when they don't pay, which happens a lot. All of our utility bills, the gas, water, electric, yeah, I track and analyze all of those invoices and process all those and get those all paid. And then coordinate any inspections that need to go on in the building, whether it be fire alarm inspections, fire sprinkler inspections, lift inspections, fire suppression inspections. There's a bunch of different ones that I can't even think of because we just do them all.
It's 22 buildings, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of things that are done to make sure that the students of Valley View and the staff members in Valley View have a clean and safe environment in which to work.